In this video, we'll be predicting motion using the equation distance equals velocity times time. And we'll answer the essential question, how can velocity be used to predict how far an object will travel? So the prediction equation that we'll use for velocity, when velocity is constant, is distance equals velocity times time. D is our distance in meters, V is our velocity in meters per second, and T is our time in seconds. So it's important that you understand this equation can only be used when an object moves at constant speed, meaning the speed does not change, the velocity does not change, and our motion is only in one direction. So you're not changing directions while the motion is occurring. So this is an easy way to remember how to rearrange the equation depending on what you are solving for. So our first equation, if I was solving distance, I would cover that up on my graph and I would just be left with velocity times time. If I were solving for my velocity, I would cover that up on mine and I would just be left with distance versus time, or distance over time. If I were solving for time, I would cover that up and I would be left with distance over velocity. So we use this triangle as a quick way to manipulate the equation to solve for your unknown. We can also use a graph to find velocity. Velocity can be determined from the distance versus time graph. Velocity is equal to the slope of the line, so our y over our x value. Once we know our velocity, we can predict the distance. So for example, if I knew how fast my object was going and I knew how far or how long it was traveling for, I would just multiply to figure out how far my object traveled. Oh, look at that. Our first example, that's exactly what we're going to do. So an object moves at constant velocity of 6 meters per second for 9 seconds. Calculate the distance traveled. So velocity is equal to distance divided by time. Here we're solving for the distance. So I would rearrange this equation. To get my distance, I would multiply both sides by t. And I would just be left with distance is equal to velocity times time. You can also use the triangle here. I'm going to plug in my numbers. So 6 meters per second for 9 seconds. I'm going to plug in. So 6 meters per second for 9 seconds is 54. And my units for distance are meters. Okay, an object travels at a constant velocity of 5 meters per second. Calculate the time it takes to travel 40 meters. Again, our equation is velocity equals distance divided by time. Here we're traveling 40 meters in a speed of 5 meters per second. Here we're finding the time. So to get my time by itself, I'm going to flip-flop my velocity and my time. So I'm going to multiply both sides by time while also dividing both sides by velocity. And when I do that, I get time is equal to distance divided by velocity. So my distance is 40 meters. My velocity is 5 meters per second. So 40 divided by 5. 40 divided by 5 gives me 8. And since we're solving for a time, my units will be seconds. All right, in this third example, we're finding velocity. An object travels 72 meters in 9 seconds at a constant speed. Calculate the velocity of the object. We save the easiest one for last. Velocity is equal to distance divided by time. So I'm just going to plug in. So my distance is 72 meters. Oops. 72 meters. And it took 9 seconds for that to distance. So 72 divided by 9 is 8. 8 meters per second. And that's it.